Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the May 14th, 2025 Executive Meeting of the Township Committee. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Madam Clerk, could you read the Sunshine Statement, please?
In compliance with the Open Public Meeting Act, Chapter 231, PL 1975, adequate notice of this meeting has been provided in the following manner. The annual notice was forwarded to the official township newspapers and was posted to the Wall Township Municipal Building. All notices are on file with the Township Clerk.
Thank you. Roll call.
Committeeman Farrell.
Here.
Committeewoman Mangan.
Here.
Committeeman Orender.
Here.
Deputy Mayor Beck.
Here.
Mayor Clayton.
Here.
We have 5 members present.
Thank you. Could you read the consent agenda statement, please?
All items listed on the consent agenda are considered routine by the Township and will be adopted or approved collectively by a single motion and roll call vote of the majority of the Township Committee. All items are available for public inspection at this meeting and in the office of the Township Clerk. There will be no separate discussion of these items. If a discussion is desired on any item, it will be considered separately. Mayor?
Thank you. Does any member of the committee wish to consider any of these items separately? No. Have a motion to approve the items on the list?
I'll make that motion, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Second?
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Committeeman Farrell.
Yes.
Committeewoman Mangan.
Yes.
Committeeman Orender.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Beck.
Yes.
Mayor Clayton.
Yes.
We have 5 yeas for the consent
Thank you.
agenda.
We move on to committee reports. Committeeman Farrell?
I don't have anything, Mr. Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you. Committeewoman Mangan?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. A few items just to acknowledge over the last couple weeks. First, I'd like to say thank you and congratulations to all who participated in the Touch a Truck program, especially Leah and Mike in Recreation, Public Works. It was a huge success, even with the rain delay. I think it was very well attended, and it's always a wonderful ceremony or wonderful event that the town hosts, so thank you to all involved. Then we also had the Meatball Gala, which was another huge success, and that's from our Alliance Committee. So thank you to Kristen Myler, Patty, and Lindsay in the Youth Center, the whole Alliance Committee. They do an absolute wonderful job of putting this event together, and especially all the businesses from the community who come and partake in the event, and everyone who came to support it by purchasing a ticket. And then also, I'd like to say that the library has had a facility improvement. There are now baby changing stations in the women's ladies' room. So as we look forward to many different improvements throughout the municipal building and the complex, you'll notice that there are quite a few that we're trying to upgrade and enhance. And so continue to check out their programs. The next meeting for library will be on Monday, June 9th. And at 7 p.m. That's all.
Thank you. Committeeman Orender?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Really not much to report. I know we're done with our leaf pickup, so anybody who has to pick up rubbish, they're going to have their contractor or their landscaper remove at this point. There's been fair enough warning that it's coming to an end, and nothing to report with the veterans right now.
Thank you. Mr. Gross, could you update the committee on the items for discussion?
Yeah, there are 2 items.
Mic on? There you go.
There are 2 items for discussion. One is to amend resolution number 25-143, which was a contract that was issued previously, and it was a state contract, and when it was awarded, it excluded about $6,000 for fencing that should have been awarded. So the work was done. The work was done.
Okay.
And we just need to amend the resolution to get for the correct price.
Thank you.
The second one is a resolution to renew our contract with Train Technologies, who does our HVAC maintenance moving forward.
Thank you, sir. Deputy Mayor Becht.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Stepping out of my lane with public safety. All news is good news, no issues with public safety, but as it relates to recreation, once again, I'd like to commend Committeewoman Mangan for a successful touch-a-truck. My grandchild was there, had a great time. A lot of people were there. It really reflects well upon the township of Wall. That Wall is all about community, and it was a brilliant display of everybody coming out communally. So, thank you.
Thank you. Items for discussion, Mr. Gross?
Yeah,
Yeah, there are two items.
either way.
There are two items for discussion for this evening for next meeting. And the first one is an ordinance to amend and supplement our township code to adopt the state fire codes. That's chapter 113, something that's required of the township. And so we've worked with the state and our local fire officials to get our code into compliance with the state code. The second one is to amend the fee schedule for transportation services, costs in connection for first aid and medical services, and that's in order to for the township to maximize its reimbursement exposure.
The fee schedule done through resolution or through ordinance? Can we-
Resolution.
In the past, we've done two.
Yeah, I believe so, yes.
It was done by resolution last time.
Resolution. Okay. And for myself, the administrative, finance, and personnel. Finance-wise, on May 28th, we're going to have our budget presentation. Up front, you will find a printed friendly budget for you to take if you wish. And there's also the full budget that's here, if anyone wants to take that and review it and prepare themselves for a question and answer, which we are going to prepare to have after the presentation on the 28th meeting here at 7 p.m. If someone isn't here tonight, I expect these to be posted, or at least the full budget to be posted on our finance website, finance column of our website. And you can also pick up a copy at the clerk's office during regular business hours. You just stop in and ask for one. And our friendly staff will give you one. That's all I have at this point. We have nothing for discussion besides that. Madam Clerk, could you read the public comments?
The public comment portion of our meeting is to allow the public to bring to the committee's attention their concerns or comments. In accordance with NJSA 10:4-12A, the committee asks the public to limit their comments to 5 minutes or less. The committee will respect the public's time by refraining from any comment until the speaker is finished with their allotted time. It should be further noted that the public comment portion of our meeting is not structured as a question and answer session. If a member of the public has questions they seek answers to, an appointment can be made with the Township Administrator's office during regular business hours. The attorney will regulate the time during the comment portion of our meeting. Mayor?
Thank you. Public comment? On up.
Good evening. My name is Keith Hunsinger. I reside in the President Street section of Wall Township. So tonight I wanted to talk about something I did recently. I attended Wall Township Republican meeting. Well, I know, shocking, very out of character for me. The reason I did so is because I'm trying to see what the other side's about. Kind of understand, and I feel like it would be conducive to unity. I want to try and do more to work together. I know my tactics in the past have been kind of abrasive and trying to fight, whereas I feel like if we all come together, we're more likely to find common ground and be able to do things for the benefit of Wall Township. I was also, while I was there, able to finally bury the hatchet with my former opponent, Committeeman Tim Farrell, so I wanted to thank him for that. We had a pretty short but good conversation, and I feel like we have a better understanding of each other now. I don't know if he would say the same, but I feel personally that it was beneficial to both of us. And as well as a couple other people there at that meeting that I had issues with during my campaign. I was able to bury the hatchet. I'm really trying to turn over a new leaf and try to figure out a way to be more, I'm trying to think of a good word, cohesive? Yeah, cohesive with what I'm trying to do in the future, whether, like I said, common ground. That being said, I think that it's fair to say that, you know, I might be the future of this town. You know what I mean? I'm one of the most politically active people of my generation. So I think, that being said, I could learn so much from each and every one of you. So that's my plan going forward. I want to try and be a little bit nicer to each and every one of you and be respectful going forward. I know I've been trying to do that a little bit more and more each time, but this is my official declaration. From now on, we're a unified Wall Township. So thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you. And welcome to the Republican Club. Anyone else for public comment? Ms. Cross? And you have a sign.
Betsy Cross, I live in Wall. I would have loved to have been at that meeting, but I was at the Board of Ed meeting. It sounds very funny. Wanted to start off with my sign that I brought to the protest for the Wall Board of Ed. This was to find the money for the lunch aids. Find the money, Brian Smythe and Board of Ed members, with my Trump fan sticker on the bottom. Show that to the people in the audience.
Very nice.
So I think that was a success. They got a lot of problems on the Board of Ed. Numbers aren't making any sense. Brian Smythe said they were going to save $200,000, but when I added up the numbers from last year, the total was $437, because he had like he had $80,000 sitting under lunch coverage. And I'm saying, we're paying all these salaries, plus we're budgeting $75,000 for women that work 2.5 hours a day. Where did that money go? But now he didn't budget it this year, so he saved the 75. But it sounds like a slush fund to me. I get no answers. Mr. Clayton, thank you for getting back to me today. I still have no answers from Tracy Handerham, Brian Smythe, Board of Ed President James Maloff, F&F Chair Thomas Buffa, and I also wrote Kathleen DiGiovanni today. So lots of problems over there. I am getting calls back from a lot of people, DCA, Department of Health. Boy, I can't even keep up. So good things are happening there, because asbestos, I was told it was such a minor thing to do the floor in the auditorium, but we budgeted $300,000 for that. And the vendor is unknown. Brian Smythe does not want you to know who the subcontractor is. He returned his Oprah with it not there. So it's all over Facebook. I try and put up as much as I can. I did bring with me tonight the employment contract for Jeff Bertrand. I think he was hired, he was hired on May 21st, 2012, so his contract would be coming up now. I'd like to know tonight, is he on paid administrative leave still, or is he on medical leave? Taxpayers would like to know. We're paying $227,000 for someone to sit home, $10,500 for Mr. Gross to be here, $3,500 for a consultant, and the last report that the consultant did, I Oprah'd, and it has been 2 extension requests, which is ridiculous. So May 22nd is now the next date. I put in my original Oprah April 10th, so a month ago. So I should have it. We paid your firm, Mr. Gross, $48,900 for an operational review services report and personnel practices, and I would love to see it. So, Mr. Clayton, I hope you can follow up on that, because
I will.
this should not take this long. It is not a good look. What else? The budget, health insurance. I've said this I don't know how many years. Your group is too small to be self-insured. So you get one person with cancer, 2 people with cancer, you're blowing the whole thing out of the water. So your claims are only covered up to $100,000, and then it goes to the excess carrier. So when that happens, you're out of money. You're spending $47,000, $47,678.76 per family. It's outrageous. My family benefits cost $26,000, and we have pretty good coverage. We have a PPO with Horizon. For you to be spending $47,000 is outrageous. So Brown & Brown is not doing their job year after year, and I brought copies of what Brian Smythe does with Brown & Brown. He just redacts everything. This is what it looks like. Health insurance, every page is redacted. So when you just put in the calculation, I think I did 12%, 10 or 12% increase, you'll be paying $115,000 a year for family health benefits if you keep doing what you're doing. I couldn't imagine if a family was making $80,000 a year and you had to write a check for $47,000 for health benefits. You'd be living in a trailer park. You need to change the benefits. $50 emergency room visits is ridiculous. People go to the emergency room, they get a $3,000 bill, but we get stuck paying it. And then you've hit your cap, and it's making no sense whatsoever. So,
That's 5 minutes now, Ms. Cross. Thank you very much. Your time is over.
so
Is there any other speakers this evening for the public comment period?
for self-insurance.
That's
Look
5 minutes is
else.
up.
Thank you. Answer my questions about Mr. Bertrand.
I can answer that quickly. It's a personnel matter, and we do not discuss personnel matters. No, and I understand the question. I didn't not understand the question. It's a personnel matter, and there's reasons. So, yeah, yes. Thank you. Anyone else? Guys? Anybody? Nothing? Okay. Seeing none, motion to close public comment. Second?
I'll second.
Roll call?
Committeeman Farrell.
Yes.
Committeewoman Mangan.
Yes.
Committeeman Orinder.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Beck.
Yes.
Mayor Clayton.
Yes.
We have 5 yeas to close the public comment.
Thank you. We were closing comments for the Township Committee. Committeeman Farrell.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I just want to echo what Erin was saying regarding the toucher truck. I was up there the whole time wearing a different hat. I talked to a lot of people, and I was really surprised how many people were not from Wall Township, or from Monmouth County for that matter. I think it was equally split. It was 50-50 Monmouth County and Ocean County, which really surprised me. And I know the kids had a great time. It was well-run. The Recreation Department did a great job, as well as Public Works. So it's one of our best events, and I want to thank everybody. So that's all I have.
Great, thank you. You know what I'd love to see? I'd love to see a farmer's market in town. Right, Tim? I'd love to see a farmer's market in town.
Oh, absolutely. We've talked about that. We've got to get it rolled. I was at the one the other day up in Red Bank.
Now, I know they had a craft show at the Historical Society
Yeah.
at the Al Gore Barklow House, and it did get rained on, but it was a pretty good showing just for crafts. I mean, I think we having some local grown stuff there would be outstanding.
Just to chime in a bit, but I wonder if we could have it there. She'd want the traffic, I'm sure.
I think it might be bigger than that. I mean, we could try it, but I think I would love to see it right here at where they did Toucher Truck, or under the trees where it has the shade for the growers, and then there's plenty of parking.
I agree.
So, yeah, it's something to think about. We'll have to find the nearest warm body and hand them a project. Committeewoman Mangan.
Thank you. And yes, farmers market has been a discussion and it is on the horizon. So it is a goal for us to put together because we feel like it would definitely bring a lot of our community members out and showcase a lot of the different farms that we have in town or craft vendors and really appeal to our locals and showcase all their talents and what they're able to produce on their farmland. You know, that's one thing that the fabric of our township is, you know, we have this suburban, rural feel, and a farmer's market would be perfect for that. So, yes.
That'd be great.
And then I just wanted to acknowledge, I attended the Wall High School scholarship ceremony, which usually it's always on a Wednesday and we're not able to attend, but I just want to say that they do such an amazing job putting together a ceremony to honor recipients who receive various scholarships throughout the community. We awarded a scholarship to a recipient that we will be honoring at a future meeting here as well as the women's leadership. We honor another recipient, and the amount of applications that are received for these scholarships are incredible, and these students do such an amazing, outstanding job of balancing grades, classes, the extracurricular activities, community service. So I would just like to acknowledge all of the hard work that goes into their 4 years and thank the high school for putting on such a wonderful ceremony that was well attended.
Thank you. Committeeman Orender.
Thank you. A couple things. One, the touch truck, I sorely couldn't make it. I had my grandson's community that day. I was hoping it didn't get rained out the week before, so I couldn't make it. So sorry about that, but it was a very good turnout. Meatball Gala was another good turnout. Joe's Pizza won again. What else is new? But they put out a good meatball, so which is good. And on another note, I'd like to just thank the chief and Wall Township Police Department on behalf of the Jennings family for the assistance you gave us that week. Whatever you did for us made everything go smooth for that family. Thank you for support. Ocean County prosecutors did a phenomenal job as well, and I know the family is greatly appreciative of what you guys did, and thank you for that. And this is why we live where we live, and I appreciate that. That's all.
Thank you. Deputy Mayor Beck.
Just want to echo the sentiments of Committeeman Orender, Mangan, and Farrell. The best thing we have going for us is the rural atmosphere, the recreation department, everything we do. People get to come from all around the state and they get to experience what we have to offer. And it's a real tribute to our township, and I'd like to see it keep going. Thank you.
Thank you. And along those lines, if you've been following our agenda, which a couple of you have, we did go into a contract with 2 different people for our property on Alair Road. That is a lease. That is, one's going to be used for hay, which used to be the whole thing. The other side, the committee is trying to put regenerative farming out there, which is animals. So Alair Farm has won that lease. They abut to the piece of property, so they're going to put some fence and cross fence and have some horses out there grazing. So stick with the rural as best we can, since the state's trying to destroy our character. As you come down Alair Road, you're going to be greeted with some horses, which, I mean, I think that's a terrific backdrop for anyone coming through our town from 34 heading to the shore, and I hope it's successful and we can expand it throughout the town. So it's something that we're looking to do. And then we're going to add our farmers market to it, and we'll be moving along. Thank you. Could I have a motion to enter private session?
Make the motion.
Second?
Second.
Roll call.
Committeeman Farrell?
Yes.
Committeewoman Mangan?
Yes.
Committeeman Orender?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Beck?
Yes.
Mayor Clayton. We have 5 yeas to go into private session.
Thank you. Sean?
I could just chime in, and it is for the purpose of litigation and personnel, and there is a chance, I believe, that the governing body may take action upon returning to the public section. However, that's not a guarantee. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. We had in a private session.